Hello and happy Wednesday. A special greeting for Kathy Slavic, who is back home now. I'm glad you had a good trip, landed safely, and hopefully your family is happy to have you home as I am to have you safe. Yay, I'm going to just go with that. I do have a little mix of everything today again, because apparently that's what I do. I still need to go and check out what's up with Charles and John. But right now, we're going to start with some behind the scenes. This one is submitted by Batgirl Fangirl. Well, not submitted to me, but to the world. Continuing her way back Wednesdays, a handful had requests to see the older behind the scenes photos that used to create our season 1 reel, originally posted December 8th, 2014. The camera loves Grant McTavish. Oh gosh, yes it does. Oh my goodness. Especially was he sitting astride a horse. Remember that promo picture for the Game of Thrones spinoff? He was all knighted out, looked fantastic. Once again, showing off his ability to look good on a horse. Love the behind the scenes photos. We got the mic above him, and well, I didn't see a mic in the photo, so everybody did a really good job. Another behind the scenes here. This one is submitted by Point Blank 1959. Behind the scenes, Bear Killer Jamie in season 4 with crew, staff, and their children on the Outlandr set. A pic often cut to make Jamie look like a man-eating ogre. Oh, a pic often cut to make Jamie look like a man-eater ogre. Oh, goodness. Chrysoli Maravalaki. Sorry about that. Don't mean to butcher people's names. We're adding Goldmara and Sam Heughan and Outlandr behind the scenes is hashtagged here. Yeah, I mean, if they cut that out, he looks like a really happy ogre, though, so I'm not going to be mad. And another fun one here on the way to work, on back from work, everybody's wearing a tag, so maybe a convention. Let's find out. Point Blank 1959 shares this one. The Outlandr minibus going to the San Diego Comic-Con 2015, a great convention which showed the huge audience impact of the series. Betty Hamilton, I believe, is getting some credit here. Betty Sunflower 2, Stella Murillo-Kenk, and more ats and yeah, we know what comes with it. But we can see there's Sam hiding in the back, Miss Cat there, Mr. Moore here. So we got a pretty good collection of folks who were on their way to go talk about. There's Diana, about how fun it is to make the show, and this would have been talking about their second season. Probably the second season, I would think, that would be coming up soon. Very cool. Now, I'm sorry I missed this one and I couldn't find the full cut, or I would share that. If I do find the full cut, I will share it later. But we got some clips here of a chat between Jessica and Sam, obviously discussing the couple next door. Stars and 2 others share this one. Some days call for champagne, some days spicy margaritas. Some days both. And Sam Heughan said, "I love you, JDG." So yeah, we've got a little something. I said this just happened yesterday, and I didn't see it, and I feel very, very, I don't know, robbed of the experience. But we're gonna check out the clips that were shared.
Let's see. Could be a trick question.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if we've discussed this, London.
Sydney.
Come on. I mean, that's where I am, right? That's not an easy question because I live in London and in Sydney. Okay, I'm ready. I'm just ready. Everest Camp.
Everest Camp. Yay!
Dude, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. It was amazing.
So proud of you.
Oh, got it. Champagne.
Spicy margarita.
Oh.
No, you're right. It's champagne. I should have said champagne. I panicked. It is champagne. Well, martinis. Do you know what? There's no clear answer on this one either. But no, champagne.
We drank everything in Belgium and Antwerp.
I mean, we're both very serious.
Very serious. Jess.
Oh.
She's more naughty than I, and she's extremely professional.
We both tread the line between naughty and professional. Okay. Go
to this gym, which I didn't want to say the name of it, but it's a gym where she can do a workout. And she'd do a run. And then go for some very nice food.
Yes, you know, because you had the same days off.
Yes, yeah, the best days off.
Touring production of a superhero, like a comic book character.
I'm not gonna get this. Yes.
Batman.
Yeah.
You know Batman?
Yeah. I played Batman and Bruce Wayne.
No
What?
shit.
Yeah. Did I not tell you
On
that?
stage?
I think I've told everyone that, but anyway.
I don't remember it. On stage?
Yeah, on like an arena thing.
An arena is not on stage. That's an arena. That's huge.
Right.
Can't believe I just got that. Equal
I
win.
think she did very well.
I second guessed myself. I panicked. I do like champagne. What am I even talking about?
Could be a trick question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was fun. And we knew the answers to a couple of those, didn't we? Yes, we did. Still feel bad that I don't have the full cut. And if I find it, I'm going to share it with at least my members. Very much so. I wanted to address something everyone's been picking up on, and that is that Sam has been losing weight. Because weight can be such a huge issue with some of our stars, it's not something I generally will sit here and chat about. However, it was pointed out that he is getting ready for a marathon. And yes, it is common, I will say, for people to drop weight as they're preparing for a marathon. You don't want as much bulk on you when you're doing an activity like that. You want the strength, you want the tone, you want to be in good health, but maybe not the bulky muscles as much. And so he is no longer playing the King of Men. Doesn't mean we don't believe he still is, but he's not playing that, so he doesn't need to be as wide. I don't know. And he was never wide, really. He was just a little, the muscle was larger, and he was larger. And so he's trying to tone down a bit for that. So no worries. He's not, got a deficiency in his diet or anything. Like I said, these folks have dietitians and nutritionists and, people who make sure they are fit and set for the next part they're going to play. His next part is Super Dude taking on a marathon, and he's getting ready for that, so we don't need to freak out quite so much. Speaking of changes in one's body, this one is from Nell Hudson. As we know, she's expecting. That's just so exciting. I'm so happy for her. What do we think about belly out with the suit last outfit? I love when I see other pregnant women do this, but not sure it's for me. As my body changes with pregnancy, I've really enjoyed leaning into loose, baggy fit clothing. Okay, the baggy clothes is my go-to most of the time, even before I was expecting. I understand that. But I'm aware I can quickly appear quite messy, and this isn't always the most flattering choice. So I just received these new pieces from Omnis and Nobody's Child. Okay. And feel like I've now got some great options for looking at a bit more put together. Thank you so much. Culture influence, hashtag gifted. All right, the first one says outfit, top and trousers, both Omni's loafers, Cezanne. The second outfit coming up is a dress from Nobody's Child, ballet flats from Charity Shop, but we're Zara, trying not to shop there for new things. And outfit 3 is a suit from Nobody's Child, shoes are Prada. And those are some nice choices. I understand that as your body changes, your clothing that you like doesn't always fit properly anymore. It's usually between like the 4th and 6th month that things start popping out a bit, and it starts limiting your choices on your trousers and even your shirts and tops sometimes. So it's nice to see her having fun with the variety of choices that come with your ever-changing body while pregnant. She's taking it really well. Some people do not take it well. I've never been a svelte, thin gal, so I was just like, cool. Now I don't have to hold my belly in so much when I'm pregnant. So I leaned into the loose clothing like she did. Leggings were my favorite thing because you buy a pair at like 6 months and you're good till month 9 for the most part. So it's the undergarments that always cause me a little issue. Pregnancy underwear is an issue for me, but not anymore. All right, some news for Katrina here, or some possible news. This is more of a rumor, but I like this rumor, so we're going to share it. Balf Nation shares last seen seated together at the IFTAs in February. Katrina Balf and Saoirse Ronan are once again making headlines together, this time for being mentioned as casting favorites by author Anne Chambers in the March 16th edition of the Irish Mail on Sunday. Miss Chambers' biography, Grace O'Malley, the biography of Ireland's pirate queen, is set to begin filming sometime next year, with Oscar nominee Kristen Sheridan directing. That is exciting. I know a little bit about this historical figure because there is a Pirates documentary, I think on Max, could be Hulu, but I'm pretty sure it's Max. And they talk about Grace O'Malley, the Irish pirate queen, and her story is fascinating. It's so enjoyable. If you'd like to hear about that, I'll see if I can figure out which streaming service it's on. It might give us a clue as to where you could find it. But yeah, it's a really fascinating story. I think she would do really well in this part. Not just because she's Irish, obviously, but because I think this would be a really good part for her to kind of break away from being seen as Claire for everybody. The post goes on to say, Miss Chambers said casting is still wide open, but she put forward some fantastic Irish actresses she thinks could fit the bill. Sorze, and I know I'm saying the wrong name, I'm so sorry, Ronan, Katrina Balfe, Elaine Cassidy, and there's so many women of that stature. Everybody now knows about Grace O'Malley, and I would imagine they would all jump at the chance to bring their own distinct talent to that. I think Katrina would be perfect for it. Katrina and Sorse are both Best Actress IFTA winners. Katrina was wearing lows and was styled by Carla Welch stylist. I was going to try to say something else. Grace Wrightsell at this year's ceremony with hair by Gareth Brommel and Michelle Grimes. Swipe to see a clip. Well, all right, you've convinced me. Before I do that, though, credit for the photography here, edited by Balfe Nation from Irish Mail on Sunday, IFTA Academy, Artone, Outlandr Online Archives, love Outlandr Online, and Ann Chambers. Balfe Nation's not too shabby itself. Let's see here. We've got a couple of pictures. So we can see them side by side. Yeah, they're both like tall, statuesque build. I can see from the outside why they'd be going, okay, which one? And obviously both being winners IFTA, somebody's got some talent there. All right, and so we're seeing, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go with Sorse. I'm sure I'm saying Cersei. It's probably Cersei. It's probably something that it doesn't look like it is because I am an American and sometimes I'm just not familiar with the way things are spelled. But you can see, yeah, you can see there. And there's Katrina. We know Katrina, what she wore. There she is. Hello, Katrina. How you doing? Everybody obviously always looks fantastic at these, or at least is wearing some crazy and interesting outfits. And then we've got an article here, the one in the Mail, or Irish Mail, sorry, the one in Irish Mail that actually does go through the entire discussion. So, yeah, this could be good. And yesterday I did mention that somebody, and I couldn't figure out the name or remember the name, had mentioned something about Sam and his future that we've been kind of guessing. Something theater-like because he wants to get back to his roots. It's SD Riley 18 who I was trying to reference yesterday. And it says, well, Sam Heughan Easter egg, Broadway, Harry Potter, and a wink. HRS said he was returning to his roots. He said he'd love to play a Potter character. Let's wait for the announcement. USA, Europe, touring. He'll keep his fans in suspense. That's reality, but he loves New York City and is at home there. So we may be getting an announcement. Somebody had asked, and I think it was Kathy, asked if maybe he might announce it while he is in Chicago. That would be very cool. And I think that should be on the top of our list of questions that we ask him. But it's likely they've already got it timed as to when he will make these announcements. And us asking will probably put him in a position that he's been in for the past 11 years, which is what's happening next. And he can't say yet. So, well, we'll see. Well, I'm gonna let him go on that one. Speaking of our Sammy Sam, Point Blank 1959 shares this one, a nice Sam and Graham pick, not recent. Yes, thank you for clearing that up. She always makes sure we know if it's a recent one or an older one. I think this one is fairly obvious, but it's nice that she puts it in there just to make sure. Graham McTavish, Leslie McDermott, and Leslie 210756 is all discussed here. Pinterest is probably where this was found. Graham McTavish and Sam Heughan is who we have in the image. And yeah, so we love seeing these guys together. I've got another one of them too here in just a moment. They're fantastic. So, and they work well together. We enjoy the relationship. We need a Men in Kilts season 3. We really, really, really do. Not to put any pressure on the guys, but we really do. And one more. Oh, this is funny. I just kind of saw the picture of Graham's face, but yeah, he's reading a waypoint. So look at the face. Okay. Point Blank 1959 shared this one as well. Graham's reaction when reading Sam's Adventure in Waypoints 2022. Can't fancy Graham sleeping in a tent on a rainy, cold night. No, I don't. I don't think that is something we would find him doing. Sam Heughan, Instagram, and Pika005 at Pika005, Pinterest. And we're hashtagging the usual suspects, including waypoints. I enjoyed the book very much. I got the audio version because it was really great listening to the special effects that were thrown in, the rain pouring when he's discussing being in the tent on a rainy night. And it was nice to hear kind of Sam read it because it's his own inflection. So you get an idea of the emotions he went through while he was on this hike. Is an excellent read. It's an excellent listen. It's excellent trying to watch me try to make words with my face. But no, if you had not gotten Waypoints yet, haven't read it, haven't listened to the audiobook, you gotta. It's just really, really well done. That's all the bossing around I'm going to do for you today. Because I got to go boss around my daughter who's still home on spring break. We're going to go to the local museum. I have raised a daughter who's like, when I have free time, can we go to the local museum? Why, yes, we can. It's the local town museum, so it's like the town's history. She really gets a kick out of it. Little town, it's so cute. It's in a house. It's in like a house on a street. We just ride our bikes up there. Free admission. I'm not advertising for them, but you should know. It's kind of cool sometimes living in a small town. Been doing it for almost 15 years. No, I'm only a little out of my element now, kind of. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a like if you didn't. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you are interested in being one of our upcoming Outlandr review chats, don't forget to send me an email. Katie at katiescornerinspace.com is the address you'll want to use, because that's me. And I do believe I'm all full for episode 5 now. Thank you, everybody who wanted to be involved in that. They are going to be they're traveling across the country. Some interesting things are going to be coming up. So make sure you send me, I don't even know if I have everybody for the wedding. Let me know if you want to be involved in these next few episodes of discussion where things kind of change for our Claire and Jamie. And we'll get you on one of these coming up because the story is going to start getting mighty interesting. So let me know if you want to be involved in that. Let me know if you're open to any of the episodes up ahead. If you have something specific in mind, I do believe, no, you know what? I do think I have one open spot for this next one because the other email I got was for the wedding episode, which let me check. All right, I just had to check real quick and make sure. The wedding episode is filled, but the 5th and 6th episode still have gaps in there. So if you want to be part of the garrison or rent, let me know. Do it quick because those spaces will fill up once people figure out that they got some space left. And don't forget, even if you have not been involved in one of our online chats for these discussions, it's not limited to anybody. I was just giving first turns to the folks who are frequent commenters and are, and of course the members, first dibs on everything. But if you've been watching this channel, like the chats and think you might have something fun to interject, please let me know. And again, send that email. I will try to get you in one of our episodes coming up. We have a good time. I mean, come on, we have a good time. Quick update on some health stuff in the family. I want to let you know that my uncle is back home. They think that his kidneys are healing themselves, and that was his issue. So he may not have to do dialysis for too long, which is really great news. Sending lots of love to my cousins. Yeah, my poor My poor uncle and dad, all they wanted were some boys, and all everybody got was girls. So, to my cousins, I'm so glad for you, and just lots of love. And to all of you who have been suffering or going through some different medical issues, whether it's yourself or family members, I wish you all the luck and energy and health and anything else that might help you and your family get back on track. I know it can be tricky. My dad is going to be doing recovery for months. So my heart is with you. My mind is with you. My thoughts are with you. All that stuff is with you. And you know that this whole channel, we're full of great people who are just hoping the best for anybody who's having issues. So that's all I got. That's it. I want to thank my members. Thanks so much for your extra support. Look, the roll, it's all updated now. Yay. So I'm really excited about that. Now, if you like this video, but you don't feel like you got enough Outlandr, Sam, Katrina, anybody information, then please do check out the playlist below. We've got some good conversations that go on while we review The Couple Next Door and Outlandr episodes. Also, lots of updates as we're waiting for Season 7 Part 2, and 8. They're fun to go through, so check those out. And no matter what video you choose, some crazy purple lady will be telling you stuff. And I'll see you there.